everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you a process video for the Christmas in January hop that is put on by Moira O'Reilly and the Scrappy Inspiration Group. Make sure you check out the links in the description box below for everyone who's playing along this month for the hop. So today I am kind of going along with Baby's Got Scrap as well, and I'm using one piece of white cardstock as my background, and then I pulled 4 pieces of paper from a paper pad from Hobby Lobby that was 8 by 8. And for our Baby's Got Scrap series, we can either use scraps or small paper pads. So this paper pad, very, very thin paper, but with it being put onto a white cardstock, it holds up pretty good in the album. So I went ahead and I matted the photo on the green text paper that had different sayings like Merry Christmas and so forth. And now I am taking this like sweater paper and I'm matching up the pattern so that it goes across the page the same. There was a little bit of a difference with the height, but not enough that you can notice it as long as you have the picture where the seam takes over. And then I'm going to go ahead and, so I cut that at 4 inches and then attached it together. Then I took the stripe paper, I cut that at 4 inches, and I'm going to just go ahead and run a band along the top and the bottom, and again piecing it together to look like one long piece. And then I'm going to grab this Santa paper and I'm going to cut, I want to say it's like 3 inches and 5 inches, and then I'll have that in the background. And I'm pretty happy with pulling all those colors in, and that's, very simple design. I think this whole process video took 15 minutes to do. Very easy, very simple, but it will look cute in the book. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing everything down. I'm going to start with my bottom layer and just kind of spread it all out because, again, I want it to appear as if there's larger pieces of paper in the background when in reality they're cut and pieced together. And it's a great way to use up scraps, but also to use these smaller paper pads and make them fit onto a 12 by 12 layout. So now that I have the big base down, I just want a little bit of that black, the stripe, to go over the top of that layer so it's not running even with it. And I'm going to piece that at the top and the bottom. And then here I'm going to go ahead and take that stripe piece. I'm going to line it up on the right hand side, but then I will cut off the excess on the left, and where I pieced them together is being covered up by the picture, so you'll never know that it wasn't a full sheet of paper going across. And here I'm just going to go ahead and trim that off. And again, really, really thin paper pad. It's the Hobby Lobby house brand. Cute papers, it just, but you get what you pay for, and you're paying a lower price for a less expensive. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of my 12 by 12 sticker sheets. I think I'm grabbing this one from Simple Stories. I like the little banner that had, I think it said ho 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 on it, which again, when I see ho ho ho, I think of Santa. So I ran that across that piece of black and white stripe. I grabbed another little piece from the Simple Stories sheet and ran that across. I'm going to build my clusters here on the right hand side. I thought about putting the boots in, but I didn't like how it was sticking behind Santa. So I go ahead and I start doing it on the left-hand side, and I'll build my cluster there. I'm going to grab this little North Pole stamp, letter stamp, and then I grab an ornament and put that down by the boots. Now behind Santa, he's blending in, and that's where I kind of wanted something to go in there. So I grabbed this ticket. Again, that's blending in, so I'm going to look for something else that I can add behind there to kind of help with that blending of those items. Grab a candy cane, put that up like where the banner is, and here's where I'm grabbing this letter, and I'm putting it a little bit behind Santa and a little bit behind that red ticket, and that's going to help it stand up against that red paper. I grab a little sticker that says Santa Claus and also the piece of holly that I put up there. Now behind the boots, I want to add a little bit more to that, so I'm going to grab this green and red ticket, and I'm going to put those behind there to build that cluster up. So now I'm going to kind of flip through the rest of my little sticker sheets just to see if there's anything else that I can put on here. I think I grabbed maybe another Santa. I can't remember. And then what I'm also going to do, I have a box of, I think I'm done there. I have a box of like other like dimensional embellishments that I have like in a photo box that I keep in my calyx. So I grabbed out some of these puffy stickers, and I'm going to finish the clusters off with these puffy stickers. So I'm going to grab in, I think one has a word that says Santa. I'm going to grab a candy cane and put that in, and then these little elves. So I put this little elf up here along with a stack of packages, and then I grab, I think that says ho 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 maybe, and then I'm grabbing the candy cane. I'm going to put that down by the Santa. I grabbed another piece of holly and I put that with on the left hand side. And now I'm grabbing these. There was two little snowflakes, one in red and one in black. I'm going to put those on there. And I'm trying to think if I put anything else. And then I put that little elf down at the bottom. So that's pretty much it. The last thing I'm going to do, I think I grabbed one more puffy that says Santa Claus, and I'm going to put that on there. And then what I'm going to do is to kind of bring it all together, because I have that white paper version. I'm going to take my Muji pen and I'm just going to do a doodly border all the way around the outside of the page, and then we're going to call this one done. Very quick, very easy, and another layout done for the scrapbook. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out my video. Again, get into those scraps, get into those smaller paper pads and see if you can bash them. And please check out everyone else who's playing along today so that you can get some more scrappy inspiration and maybe get a few more of your Christmas projects done. Now that Christmas is over, whether it be making a card or any other kind of Christmas project. Here's some close-ups. Have a great day, and we'll see you again on my channel.